Hey there, sorcerers. In the last Hate It or Play It for the Elementalist, a viewer had asked to highlight some of the decks that take advantage of all four elements, so that's what we're going to do. And I want to start off with a mortal deck that uses all four elements. Mortals have all of those unique knights from Arthurian legends, and a bunch of them have a bunch of different thresholds, and the Elementalist would make casting these guys way easier. I haven't built this deck myself, but there are probably 1,000 different ways that you can build it, and the utility that they provide can be a little specific. So building a Mortals Knights deck of all four elements is really just up to you and your play group. And you don't even have to play 4 elemental mortals as just Knights strictly. There are a lot of different builds that you could do within the mortal creature type. You could go a King Arthur and Queen Guinevere combo with the Wedding Hall and try and win that way. I don't know if the 4-element Mortals deck is necessarily super competitive in like a tournament or something, but I think it's be a lot of fun. Next up, we're going to look at the 4-elemental, just the good stuff. Just throwing a bunch of really good cards together from all 4 elements that support each other, and what do we get? Well, I did get a couple examples of this. We have the 8.0 Cornerstone Elementalist. This is by SynodSanctem. And what do you know? This list has a lot of the mortals that we saw from the Knights, because a lot of them are really good, but then it supports that with things like the Pudge Butcher. And I'll put a link to all of the deck list in the description. The next one I found was the Elementalist Grapple by Morgoth. This one, again, just runs a lot of those really good mortals, but then backs them up with a lot of very efficient minions like the Autumn Unicorn and the D'Aberville Vampire. And those are just a couple ways that you can build it. And again, there's really probably 1,000 different ways you can build this deck too. The third deck idea that seemed pretty popular on Curiosa was this 4-elemental aggro using mainly Beast. It seemed to be the one that kind of caught my eye the most, although there were actually a lot of different deck lists for this idea. This deck uses a lot of Beast with low threshold requirements, I think 1 or 2 only, so a lot of these spells in this can be cast just with the Elementalist itself. And then it used a lot of support sites to back itself up, like Hamlet and Sinkhole. And there's also probably 1,000 different ways you could build that deck. And that's the main reason I gave the Elementalist a Play It in my Hate It and Play It, is because it is just so versatile. And even within each build that you can think of for the Elementalist, you have hundreds of different variants that you could do just in each category. So those are the main 4 elemental deck archetypes that I really liked. Let me know if there are any that you can think of in the comments below, and give me a like for more sorcery content.